Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am Pete, and it's been a while, and I figured it's time for me to do another video. I've filmed a bunch and they've just been scrapped and left on the cutting room floor as such, so I thought time to actually do something. Now, the world's going to shit, but I want to talk about Lego and have like a little bit of positivity come out to the world. So we're going to talk about Lego. Now, in more recent months, I have kind of become a little bit obsessed with medieval Lego and Lego Castle. I was gifted a big box of Lego that has the original yellow castle in it from, I think it's 1978, which I'm yet to build yet. I have done a piece count. I have a checklist somewhere that has all the parts, and I think I'm about 98% complete. I've just got to double check the minifigures, maybe give it a clean, and then get it built up. Also, I went to our local Lego, exhibit. It's called Brixhibition a couple of months back, which I filmed. I probably should piece that all together because there's some really cool builds and stuff in amongst everything that was there, but I haven't done that as yet. But I was inspired, and I've decided that I'm going to work towards next year doing my own exhibit at Brixhibition, and I've toyed with a couple of ideas, and I think I'm going to settle on a medieval theme. So what I want to talk about is a little bit of medieval and castle Lego. So it's kind of started with the idea of, if I bring this out, I have here Magisto's Magical Workshop. So I've taken away the little plate that holds the door together, and for the best part, I've got a 32 by 32 green Mills plate there, and if I actually hold it up against the Mills plate in that sort of a direction, you'll see that it's kind of a bit small. Like, I feel the scale of Lego in general seems to be all over the show, and I'm not a big fan of that. And I tend to build big when I actually do my own mocks and stuff. But I've got Magisto there, and the set also comes with a Dragon Knight minifigure. Where's my actual camera? Over there. Anyway, it comes with a Dragon Knight minifigure. So what I want to do with this is I'm going to expand it to double the width or depth, because as you can see there, it's only in total the plates are 6, so it's 12 studs deep. So I have a second set here unopened, which I'm going to set about doing onto this Mills plate. I actually have a third set as well, which is in my Bricklink store, which I think I'm going to pull out of that because I want the third Dragon Knight torso. I'm not going to be able to army build, obviously, and I don't need 3 Magistos, but I want the third Dragon Knight, yeah. So then I can at least have something that kind of resembles, well, I don't know, it's just 3 are better than 1. Anyway, I also, as far as Lego Castle goes, I need to get the Lion Knight's castle before it retires. I'm getting my tax done next weekend, so I'm expecting a couple of $1,000 back from that. So I will be pulling the trigger on the Lion Knight's castle before it vanishes. I also have this Creator 3-in-1, which I believe was set 31120. I actually bought a second set of that, and there's a bag of leftover pieces from the castle. This is a cool set, but I think it's too small. I've got it sitting on a 32 by 32 base plate here, and apart from this tree, it sort of fits pretty nicely. Just comes out 4 studs off from the front. So I'm thinking I will expand upon that. The second set, I've done the second build, which is up over there, and I can't really grab it down right now. So I know a lot of people have, there's rebrickable instructions if you've got 3 of them, plus a bunch of other parts, but I'm going to see what I've got. I also came up with the idea of parting out things, and I was looking at Lowenstein Castle, which was a BDP from Series 1, I think. So I started doing up a bag of the various pieces for that. I will work towards that. I don't know if that will eventually be in my Brixhibition display. I think it's going to end up being, I was thinking if I get 2 trestle tables that you can get from like hardware stores like Bunnings, they're like injection molded and fold out. There's 6-foot ones, and I was thinking if I get 2 of them, I can make, it'll almost be 6 foot by 6 foot, or 175 or 180 centimeters. Probably not by 180. I think they're 75 centimeters deep, so I'd probably be 140, 150 centimeters. So I guess that's what, 6 by 5 foot. But if I have a gap in the middle, if I can do it, my thoughts are I will build into 4 by or 2 by 2, so 4 base plate sections. So then I can have like various castles, and I can have different heights and stuff. I also have Vladek Dark Fortress, which I may or may not incorporate. I have like the Wolfpack minifigure there. I have about 20 of these. I have, I think it's 15 or 20 Lion Knights. I just started army building Lion Knights thing, so yeah, I've got a couple of them there. I've got some of the forest people bodies. I've got a few more Wolfpack torsos that I got from my last Pick-a-Brick Lego order. I also have the Horse Knights Newcastle with the 3-in-1. I bought one of those and I built it, and it's kind of over there, and I can't really get at it and bring it up easily without having to slice and dice the video, and I can't be bothered doing that. I have another 2 of those on lay-by, so I'll end up with 3, so that gives me what, how many Horse Knights figures? There's 3 or 4 Horse Knights figures and one of the Serpent Knights, or the Snake Knights, whatever you want to call them. So I'll have a few different factions for my display, but that's kind of, and I may document the process as I'm sort of doing it, but probably my next move will be expand this. I think I'm going to go maybe 4 studs wider, or 4 studs wider, and double the depth. So it's got the big ugly rock pieces or whatever they are, so they kind of go there, so it'll be double the depth and probably 4 studs wider, and I'll just adjust it. I think I'd like to have it sort of semi-modular, so the roof section can come off. I'll have to expand the roof section as well, because that is quite narrow and it's only 4 studs wide. But yeah, that's my goal for the not too distant future, and I'll just have to keep buying bits and pieces and parts. Obviously I'll build the Lion Knights castle when that sort of arrives, and start working on mocking that 3-in-1 Creator Castle, or both of the 3-in-1s that are recently available or recently retired. Yeah, I want to get some more horses and stuff as well, so we'll see what happens in the future. But as I'm closing in on 10 minutes, I don't want to bore everybody, but hopefully everyone's keeping well. It's Are You OK Day today here in Australia, so are you okay? I know it's obligatory to ask. Most people don't really care, but I want to put out some positivity in the world, so hope you're all doing well. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll try and get some more regular content between Lego and music related stuff. And until next time, Take it easy, and I am over and out.